Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new series. This is going to be strictly vanilla Let's Play. I haven't done one of these in quite a while. Normally, I have like a number of quality of life mods that I have, but today I felt like doing a normal Let's Play. I'm actually pretty excited about it. I don't normally play in the latest updates. This is on 1.21.10, I believe it is. Could be wrong about that, but I'll check it in a minute. Um, and I'm just going to play on survival, which I also don't normally do. So I'm pretty excited about this. I just kind of wanted to do a regular standard vanilla Let's Play. Only thing we have on here is a shader pack, which because I just like shader packs, and two performance mods, and that's it. A borderless mod that doesn't affect gameplay. It just lets me have borderless Minecraft so I can move over. So it's straight vanilla. No mouse tweaks, no Apple skin, just vanilla Minecraft. So let's go ahead and see what the world has to offer us. We're gonna play the first seed I get in, and I hope I don't regret that. But I play like a year-old version of Minecraft normally. I think normally I do. So this is new to me already. The new loading screen. I don't get. Oh, okay, there we are. This is not bad at all. This is actually a beautiful spawn. Hold on, let me. Where did I spawn? Like right here. Let's take a screenshot of that. Even though I think they got rid of spawn chunks, I just want to know where it is. So there we go. This is a beautiful world. Look at this. Got some spruce trees right there. Oh, I don't even have zoom. Oh, this is so vanilla. I don't even have zoom. Wow. Look at that. The things you not take advantage, but you know, get used to these things. I guess you take advantage of them. All right. Well, yeah, this is actually a gorgeous spawn. I am really happy about this. We got a beach right here. We got ourselves a wonderful mountain right there, a forest. Is this a ravine? Oh my goodness. Look at all this iron and coal right off the get. We're going to be off to a really, really good start. I am super excited about this. I'm keeping this video same as the style is on this channel, mostly unedited. And we're just going to be playing for a while. I think I might do these just as frequent as I'm doing other uploads, and we'll see where it takes us. I'm really excited to see where we can get in this world and to have a low-pressure series like this one. Wait, what the heck? I think they changed the bobbing animation. This seems like it's a lot higher. I mean, I could be totally crazy, but... We got... Is that a skelly over there? It is. Oh, boy. Hopefully they don't come for us. But first things first, let's grab ourselves some wood. That's the first thing you got to do in these worlds. Let's go ahead and grab some. Get a little bit of sugarcane, which I'll go ahead and get started planting. I'm not going to rush. I don't plan on rushing in this world. That's kind of the vibe of this entire channel, to be honest, but it's going to stand even in modern Minecraft. Just because I do enjoy the early game, and there's no point in rushing. I think this is going to be a long-running series, and I'm happy to be playing it, so I don't have to rush around too much. We'll take our time and enjoy the little things, which I think is kind of what this entire channel is about, just enjoying the little things. So here we go. Let's grab some stone. Got plenty of iron and coal right there, and as soon as we're prepared to go a little bit deeper, we can go that way. We can go way down there. I mean, I think we're going to do pretty well. Before I go down there, though, I think I should probably get set up to possibly have a bed ready and get some food. So let's grab some easily accessible stone if I have any near here. We got any good stuff right up close? I think over here. I saw a cow over there. I guess I could get an axe. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna take this and find ourselves some sheep, or whatever, anything. I've been playing beta a lot and alpha, so sheep gives us food as well. So do cows. Gotta remember that. Even though I do have my other channel where I play modern stuff, but this channel has been exclusive to the older versions. We got some easy stuff right there. No risk of mobs. Let's grab that. And this stone. There we go. And I don't usually get to play with the music because, you know, I edit the videos. Even if only a little. So I don't too often get to play with the music, let alone the new music. I never play with the new music. I play with some beta music, but never with the new music. So I'm kind of, this is really nice. I wonder how often they mix the new and old albums. 'Cause the old songs, man, you can't beat them. But they did a really good job at like adding music. It doesn't like distract you. Started using the music in my videos a little bit more. The new stuff anyway. All right, so we're gonna get an axe and a shovel. We don't need a sword. I mean, there's really no reason for there to be. Oh wait, oh wait, there's copper tools. Oh yeah, this are on the latest update. I'm gonna forget stuff like this because I'm gonna keep this world always on the latest update. I might even do snapshots, because it's so, or maybe not snapshots. Actually, we'll see. We'll see. But there's no mods, so I can just update it regardless if anything's ready. And the mods I am using are just performance based, so they very quickly they get updated. All right, so let's grab some copper. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and get some copper tools. Why not? I mean, it just so happens we have a bunch of iron here, but we're not going to have a bunch to spare. So maybe we'll get some iron tools and some copper armor. Might be the play. I haven't actually made copper armor yet, and we seem to have a lot of it right here. A lot of copper. So we'll get to smelting up some of this. You get so much in a single pocket. I feel like you only need like 2 decent sized ore veins like this just to get enough for armor. I wonder how good the durability is. It's probably not very good. I mean, I know it's supposed to be between stone and iron, or in the armor's case, it's supposed to be between leather and iron. So it can't be fantastic, but it's got to be better than nothing. Because I don't really use leather armor, but it is better than nothing. We got plenty, man. We got some stuff for tools too. But we do have we're gonna have iron right here, and there's no need just because of the cold copper thing. It doesn't mean we need to use less quality tools just because they have this new tools. That's why I think it's kind of funny that they added copper. I'm just like, it seems a little weird. I feel like they should have added a between from iron and diamond if they're gonna add anything, because gold's useless. That's worse than everything. As far as durability, anyway. I mean, the speed's good. All right, and we got plenty here, so we can make this suit really quickly, and I'll feel a little bit better. We're not playing hardcore, so nothing to really stress about. And I still have no food going. I could have sworn I see some iron down here, though. I might be made a liar right here. That is loud. Hold on, let me turn that down a little bit. Or maybe hostile mobs down a little bit. Yeah. Do 60. See what that's like. Okay. Where is this iron? I know I saw some. And that's where it was all copper. I know I saw some over here, so I'm going to go over here. Because I would like to have, like, an iron pickaxe and axe. As much as I said I'm not rushing. I mean, I'm not going to rush. We're not going to go diamond hunting down there today, most likely. I kind of want to explore a little bit and see what the world has to offer before I bother doing all of that. No, we're not. We're going to go down there. He can't fit. Where did I see that little iron pocket? Was it like up here? I saw like a nice little piece sticking out. Was it up here? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I broke my legs. That noise is so like abrupt or like unnecessary. You don't even take a single heart of damage, but you just like break your legs. Wonder what they used for that sound effect. Oh, okay, there we go. We got enough for a pickaxe. That's good. It is getting dark, and I still have no food, so I kind of screwed up a little bit. Man, that's deep slate right there. That's crazy. Well, we can make a... Once we find a geode, we can make a spyglass. I'm going to need that. I'm so used to... Oh! I'm so used to the zoom key that I never use spyglasses, but since we're not going to have that, we might as well. Might as well use a spyglass. And we're gonna be collecting copper enough. I kind of want to use some copper blocks. You know, we're in the copper age. Seems a little, uh, it seems like a good idea. What am I doing? So let's get a chest piece and some pants. I'm not. I do like. Yeah, ignore my skin. It's my wife's. I'm using the second setup as I always do. Um, this seems so like beta mod like. The colors too. I mean, it's not too bad, but I don't know. It seems kind of a little off, but it looks good. Not too bad. All right, and then we'll get a helmet and a few more for some pants. This is really nice. And I suppose I can use, I mean, we're not gonna have a bunch of iron, so I'll just use the pickaxe and then we can have, I guess, an axe and a shovel with the copper since we have it. I should totally go get food. What am I doing? I don't want to crash in this hole here. We need to like find a place to set up for the night. So I guess we'll go ahead and just leave with what we have. I should have waited for one more so I can get a full set of copper armor. But you know what? We need to get up and set up somewhere because the day is going down. And it isn't hardcore, but I'd rather not die. I'll keep my death counts as low as possible, which shouldn't be too hard. I can't believe I'm not hungry yet. I guess I haven't been jumping around like this until just now. But yeah, there's a few things, that I don't do too often in Minecraft anymore. Fishing, I've talked about that. Exploring too much. I don't really do it that much. So there's like I need to make a list. I'm gonna make a list of things that I don't really appreciate or do in Minecraft anymore, and I'm gonna do that. We're gonna use this series. This series. We're gonna use this series. Yeah, this series. Wait, why does it sound wrong? Anyway, we're gonna use this series, I guess, um, as like something like that. We're gonna use this world as like an appreciation world, being able to focus on the gameplay and the experience more over what we're actually doing instead of focusing on getting one giant project done every single episode or anything crazy like that. We're just gonna kind of experience the game. I think that's a pretty good use of this. Um, yeah, no sheep, so that's cool. I got some iron here though. Let me grab this. Might as well. It's gonna take quite a while though. Kind of hoping we don't have too much, just for the sake of course. I shouldn't complain. I mean, we're getting iron. Just take a few bits of breath and we'll head back down. I'm telling you, this bobbing is different. It feels like I'm stuck somewhere because of how much you're jumping. We gotta find some sheep. Or a village. I guess a village would work. I'm not opposed to raiding a village. That's not a bad idea. Something that we always do in Minecraft, especially in vanilla. I don't think there's any more there, so let's head out and maybe we can find a village. Or some sheep. Whatever comes first. See what the world's got going for us. I would go that way towards the beautiful mountain, but don't actually. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, there's some sheep though. I doubt there's a village on that side, and I wouldn't be very fond of finding one. Oh, three of them. Yes, this is beautiful. I will take all of you actually because I do need food as well. Thank you, sir. Much appreciate your sacrifice. This is a beautiful world. There's caves everywhere. There's a cave down there, and it looks like it goes pretty deep. So that might be a good cave for diamonds. Let me take a screenshot of this, actually. Might be a good place to look for diamonds. Water caves are the best place to do so. Because, wait, hold on, I gotta check. Oh, I can't check it. Let me just take another screenshot just in case. I don't know if I got the coordinates. There we go. Yeah, water caves are the best because the game doesn't consider water as an air block. So it gives you more diamonds. More diamond exposure anyway. Okie doke, let's make... Goodness, we're getting snuck up on here. I am not trying to die. Even though I don't know if the zombies would kill me, but I don't have too much food right now. Let's get to an open area where you can maybe make a couple torches. Let's see. This moon is very bright with these shaders, actually. Kind of feels like it's daytime a little bit with how bright the grass is and everything. Okay. Let's hop up here and make ourselves a smoker. Get a little bit of food cooking. Cook the rest of our materials here that we have and go to bed in the process. We'll sleep right out in the open. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Right on the beach, too. Yeah. Maybe we can look for a ship out here during the day. Might not be too bad of an idea. All right. Let's make ourselves. I have just enough to make another. Let's do this. Oh, what am I doing? I want to make a smoker. Let's grab a little bit of that. I'll smelt this first because it's going to offer us a little bit better tools. I need 4. I'll have to get another tree because I do want a chest, even though I don't necessarily know if we need it. And I do got to remember about bundles because right now while we're running around looking for a good spot, we can use bundles to pick up all this little stuff. So I got to remember about bundles. Is there any cows near here? Don't see any. I saw one over there. But let me go to bed real quick since we do have enough wood to do that. And we'll check ourselves in the morning. Sweet dreams, advancement made. Maybe I'll do all advancements in this. I know they changed a couple of them. Let me check this real quick. We're not going to see too many of them, I guess, right now, but like there's some really difficult ones. I haven't done any trials. I've never done a trials. A lot of new Minecraft things I haven't done. I've never made an autocraft. I don't even know how they work. I never gotten a mace, obviously, because I've never done trials. Like I need to do a lot of things that I just don't do in Minecraft normally because I'm just not interested. Never even messed with creaking stuff. So there's a lot of things we can kind of go through in this series. A lot of things. If you guys have any ideas, let me know down below. Of any goals I should set myself. I would love to hear from you guys about it. Alrighty, there we go. And we can cook up the rest of this. Just a moment. Get ourselves a better pick. And we can use the rest of... should I use that for boot? No, I'm going to save this so we can have like another pick if we need to. And we'll cook up the rest of the copper there. Oh, we can actually make a... Nope, we can't do that yet. All right. I'm not going to save any of that stuff. There's never really any point, to be honest. Never felt too nostalgic about my first pickaxe. We're going to grab a little bit more wood. Ooh. And maybe we will come back, put a chest down. Or I guess I don't need a chest, but I need some sticks so I can get the tools I need. Maybe we'll go out on a boat and check out what's out there. See if there's any ships in the ocean or anything like that. Guess I can kill this spider, see if I can get some strength. Because like I said, I want to fish. It's not a bad food source. You have the possibility of getting decent loot. And there we go. Get enough right there. Let's grab a tree now. Couple trees, knock them down, and then we'll head out on a little adventure. I do like this area quite a lot. I mean, it's a random seed. Oh, by the way, if anybody wants the seed, there she is. You can check that out. I'll post it in the description, even though most people don't check the description. They just ask in the comments anyway. But I'll put it down there. Or you can just pause the video, your choice. Alrighty, that should do it. Yeah, but this is such a nice seed. It's the random seed, and I'm really, really happy with it. So we might actually end up setting up over here. I mean, it's a little awkward with this giant ravine going through, but got a river right here through the woods. Got this beautiful mountain over there. I feel like there's a lot of things we could do in this vicinity. And be able to see it too. So we can get a lot of different like landscapes within this very specific region. So we're probably going to set up over here, but I do want to explore the ocean a little bit. See if we can come across anything. Maybe check the surrounding areas for like a village. And then we can come back and make a little starter hut. Sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Ooh, fish. Hello. I got some food going. Oh, I need to find... yeah, I kind of want to get a bundle before I go out to sea, though. I'll have to go find a cow real quick. What do I need? Let's get a axe and a shovel. Beautiful. I do like the look of the tools. It's very nice having, in vanilla, having these different tools that I've never had before. So it's pretty cool. Let's go check for a cow. See if there's one of them around here somewhere. I know we saw one over here, but it could have ran away by now. And this cave is crazy. A spawn cave. I mean, 2 feet from us. Look at down there. You could probably see diamonds. If I caught a good enough glimpse down there. He's absolutely insane. Hopefully I don't lose track of where my stuff is over there. A bunch of pumpkins too. I'm not sure what I'll be doing with that, but it is Halloween. It's getting very close to Halloween. Today's the 14th of October. So we might set up maybe some Halloween decorations in our wherever we end up building our starter home. Have a pumpkin patch going or something like that. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. Not too bad. Look at this. It's almost some like beta terrain in a way. Like a little bit. Kind of got that vibe. All right, we got some leather. I think that's all we need. And leather and a string, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so I have to sacrifice one of these. But you know what? That's okay. I think having a place for all of our loose stuff here is not a bad idea. Perfect. Look at that. It just cleans up your inventory. Having a few bundles is not a bad. Like, I really wasn't like a huge fan of them when they first came about. I'm like, what's the point? I was just like 64. Are you kidding me? But when you consider the fact that you normally your inventory gets filled up with like these slots of just like 2 or 3 different of each item, it really clears up like the whole thing without even trying. And like you can have decent sized stacks. We got a lot of stuff in here. One of which is a quarter of a stack almost. And it's still not full. It's almost full, but it's still not full. The UI is not too bad to go through. Like if I go through and do this, I want to cook that stuff, so I'm going to take it out now. It's not too bad. Oh, hello, sir. What do you got going on? It's a little early. Did they update his trades? This seems a little... That's not a bad way to get some emeralds, though. Hey, Bale? But you're not really offering me too much. Potion of Invincibility is pretty cool. Minus 100% waypoint transmit range. What does that even mean? See, I don't keep up with stuff. That was probably an update that I don't know about. All right, so let's take... actually, let me take this out so that we can plant it on our beach, since we're probably going to set up over here anyway before we head out. Because we got all that we need to be able to head out into the ocean and see... Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of sugarcane. I shouldn't have killed those cows. But we don't have any wheat yet, so it's not a huge deal. Like I said, I'm not rushing. We don't need to rush enchantments. But I do like to farm this stuff pretty early on because, you know, it's such a... Dang, I don't know why I can't... No, I can't, like, remember the word, but it's like a progressive... No. Dang it. What is that word? It compounds. Like, there's a word I can't think of. It, like, compounds how much you how long it takes for like a pig farm or any kind of animal farm. You start with 2, 2 turns into 3, and then 3 turns into or yeah, 3 turns into 4, 4 turns into 6. You know, so it all compounds together and gets quicker and quicker. Exponential. It's exponential. That is the word. There we go. So I'm trying to keep these videos pretty limited on editing. That's gonna happen more times than you guys are probably gonna want to hear it. All right, let's throw that in there, and then we can keep those. And we'll go ahead and set up like right here, all this. Get us a good coastline of sugarcane, which will indicate which area is our homeland. Because I think a nice little... I'm trying to think if I want a beach house for the start or like a forest house over there. We will decide. But not right this minute. Let's go ahead and let's go into the ocean, see if we can find anything decent out and about. Got plenty of food to get us through. Actually, I have to change one of my settings I always change. There she is. Button 5, I think I normally do. There. Look at that. Makes it a little bit easier. It's really hard to see ships and stuff when you play with shaders. I mean, if I turn them off, makes this a million times easier. Look at the world. It's just not so magical and immersive when you don't play with shaders. I don't know. Maybe while we're looking for a ship, I can turn it off, but it's kind of ruining the experience for me a little bit. So Let's turn it on. Look at that. Oh my god, it's a whole new world with these on. Look at that. We got more spruce trees over there. This this is a really nice seed. I'm like really happy with this. So I don't know our luck when it comes to maybe finding a ship out here. What is that? Is that a swamp? Oh, wow. Look at that. I don't know what that little thing is over there. I cannot quite figure it out, but we're going to have to check it out. That might just be some really weird terrain generation. Is this a survival island right there? Okay, we're going to have to do something with that. I think it is. Hold on, we're going to check that out in just a second. I got to screenshot that. That's definitely a survival island. That's really nice. I mean, it's not too far from the coast, but it's like all by itself. We could probably put something out there. That'd be pretty cool. All right, this is a full intact ship. We got to have a treasure chest in here, and we got the treasure room. Oh, we don't have mouse tweaks. I forgot. Dang it. All right, let's do this. Do. Got a single diamond. Wasn't even trying to speed run it, and we got it anyway. Okay, I need some torches because it is way too dark down there. And we got lots of iron, though. We're going to be able to ditch the copper a little faster than I was even attempting to. There's the treasure map. Got some feathers. I'll take them. That's not bad for arrows. And what do we got over here? No moss. That's okay, though. Ooh, that's a lot of wheat. We can actually start a cow farm pretty quickly. And it's so easy to get copper now. It's like pointless. For leather armor is already difficult to get and already not worth it. But now it's so easy to get copper. I feel like they just made leather armor even more obsolete. Now let's find this little treasure map. So we gotta go south. We gotta go southeast. Where are we facing here? Southeast. Oh, cool. Back home. All right. That works for me. Is that our coast? No. I always wonder what these like lines are on the map because it looks like it's supposed to be land, but it's not. So I always wonder. I don't know what that is. I could probably Google it, but I don't tend to do that. I just wonder until somebody tells me. Why search for answers? Let them find you. Oh, yep. It is 1.21.10. So yeah, the latest version. Yeah. Okay, wait. We're gonna get further than our island here, or our spawn area. We still haven't gotten far enough east here. That's a little unusual for me. It's lighting up over here. Oh, we forgot to see what that was. You know, we'll go back out there at some point. I mean, we're supposed to head in this direction anyway, so I'll just keep going this way. We haven't got on the south side of the map either. Got our bed up here. I might as well go to sleep. Why not? Look at the sky. I love these shaders. I know, like, you got Bloom and all these other shaders now. Complementary is not the best one necessarily anymore, but it's just perfect. Not too off from what Minecraft is supposed to be. It's really cool. Okay, so we went far enough east. Now we just gotta go south. Let me go to sleep first, since we're right here. And I guess I can grab some food. Did I get more leather? I did. Okay, we can make another bundle. I don't need the zombie flesh. I don't know why I grabbed that. I think I pulled that out of one of the chests. Let me get rid of this. Don't need that. I'll make another bundle because we don't really have anything to do with one string anyway. I think it's just like this, right? Yes. Okay. And then we can pick up all these goodies right there. Yeah, that works. Let's see what treasures we got waiting for us. We gotta go south now. We've gotten to where we need to be. Didn't want to pick that up. Okay. It's like right over here. Yeah, through this little like river or whatever this is considered. I don't really know. We're on the wrong side of it, but that's okay. Who would have known? Look at that. This spawn is so good that we got a giant cave right under us. We got a wandering trader right there that's not even offering absolutely terrible trades, I guess, considering what wandering traders normally drop. Got this beautiful landscape, and we have a treasure 5 feet from spawn. It's like we were basically looking in this direction. And we got a treasure over here. All right, I am going to do the chunk coordinates of, what is it, 9, I think. Wait, it's not. Wait, why is that not moving? Wait, what's going on here? What? Did they change chunks? Why is that so? I'm moving multiple blocks before it changes. Did they change that? Hold on a minute. Now I gotta look at chunk coordinates. What is this? F3G, I think. No, it's still a regular sized chunk. I'm so confused. Oh, wait. What the frick? Is it like relative coordinates? Oh, section relative. Okay. All right, I think whatever they did to change that has messed up this method. So we're going to do the old method. And that requires me to scooch my butt over here. Get my little butt sticking out, and it should be right here. Yes, it is. Okay. I always did that, but people were yelling at me for a while to just do the chunk relative method or whatever the heck. That's not bad at all. That is not a bad haul. We got 3 diamonds from just one ship and a treasure chest there. That is pretty darn good. We got some food out of that. 3 TNT, which isn't necessarily useful to me, but not too bad. And we got 30. We got how much? Wait a minute. We got 30, almost half a stack of iron that we didn't even have to smelt. And we got ice right over here. What is this spawn? We got like everything right here. I feel like it's going to be super difficult to find like random. Wow. I am really liking this seed. I mean, that's really cool. All of the options so close to spawn that I enjoy anyway. I like it is starting to get cold outside. So I'm kind of vibing with like a cold biome. And then you got the plains biomes that everybody loves. Nice, beautiful mountain right there. The ocean, some beaches, spawn island right over there. Big cave system below us for some resources. I mean, this is freaking cool. I'm digging this. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do for a starter house. I don't really have an idea. I might make something weird. I don't know. I want it to look nice, but it doesn't need to be super fancy. So let's just grab like a bunch of different wood. Then we got spruce over there, so we can run over and grab that as well. Always love me some spruce, even if I don't use it for like anything crazy. It's always nice to have. Spruce trapdoors are the best. Oh, it's raining too. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Is Vibrant Visuals still only Bedrock? I think it is, because it's not like an option in my shader packs, and this is a mod that does this anyway. I wonder where that'll be to turn that on whenever it is in here. I have to look that up. Get here. Man, we're pretty set up. I mean, this is no joke. I might even come across some cows while I'm out here, and then I can go ahead and pull them in to like have an area, or to bring them to our area. Get them a little pen out there and start feeding them up, because we got 36 wheat without even having to do anything. Granted, I don't know how. I mean, they might be over in that forest, because normally that's where I find them. It's either in a super open field, which we don't see any over there, and then the forests. Might have to go over there to get them. But let me grab some spruce out here. Oh, look at this too. Oh my gosh, this is no joke. Got lapis everywhere for when we do enchants. I mean, this is nuts. Bunch of flowers out here too. I'm a big fan of these big flowers. They always make a build look really nice. Just adding stuff to it. I feel like it works better in like a forest like this, but I cannot complain at all about having it available to us. Luckily, you can bone meal the big ones, not so much the other ones. Let's grab ourselves some spruce so that we have the full array of blocks, and we can make ourselves a nice little starter house, a proper starter house. It's not going to be a mansion. Ooh, do I have some bones? I have one bone. Anybody want to be my best friend from one bone? Let me get this tree mine down first. I'm liking this copper though. It's very cheap, but it's actually decently fast. I mean, it's almost like iron. All right. That is crazy. Look at that. Best friends forever off of one bone. You got to be kidding me. That never happens. That's freaking awesome. I'm really happy about that. If you guys got any name suggestions, let me know in the comments down below. That is freaking cool. All right. So we got our best friend there. He's going to come with us. Name to be decided in episode 2. All right. And that's not quite enough for me. I don't think I'm going to use any spruce logs in this build. Like I said, I don't really know what it's going to be. But we're gonna mess around a little bit. Fiddle with some ideas on what exactly we're going to do. I'll get like 32 spruce logs to give us a couple stacks. Ooh, this stuff is helpful too. Some nice aesthetically pleasing things. Oh, hello. If you had a buddy out here, I would... Oh, you do. Oh, there's a few cows over there. All right, we're going to grab those guys. Yeah, we're going to take those guys with us in just a moment. We're getting set up in episode 1. I told you I'm not rushing. But I would like to just have these things ready to go for when I do decide to do them. This is freaking cool, man. All right. That's 34. Okay, and let me get some wheat. Oh, let me grab some of these too so I don't have to travel out here too far if I want some spruce. Take some of these with me. Get some big trees that we can farm as well. Don't have to destroy the entire spruce environment to get all the wood I need. We got 4. Yeah, we got 5. We're good. Okay. All right, let's go grab these cows right here. I'll take as many as will come with me. There might only be 2. And there's 3, and I'm not going over there for that guy. But 3 is better than 2 because you do have to wait for 2 baby cows to grow up in order to start producing 2 couples. But with 3, you only gotta wait for 1, so not bad. All right, I don't want the sheep right now. I'm gonna have a farm for all kinds of animals at some point. Usually, I only focus on cows because it's one food source and whatever. But I will focus on everything later. But I don't need you guys right now. So if you wouldn't mind clearing out from my cows here so I can focus better on that. All right, come on, buddies. Let's find our way home. It's right across this little pond, I guess you could call it. Nope, he's already lost. That's why you got to do this in F3 or F5. All right, hopefully it doesn't get too dark. We have plenty of wood to make fences, which is usually what I screw up with when I get cows this early on. All right, and they swim so slow, I think. I could be wrong about that, but oh my goodness, please. Yeah, they do. Is there a faster way across? I mean, I guess we're going to have to deal with it. Oh, no. Oh. There is not a faster way across. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna not make you guys suffer through the travel of this. Yeah, we're not gonna make you do this. I have to get these guys across here. All right, well. Oh, he's already left. Oh, he's already left. Come on, man. Come on. Let's not do this. I have wheat for you. You'll be fed forever. And the only thing that you have to give up is your freedom and the potential risk of dying, which goes up way more in my farm than out. Well, anyway, let's not. Never mind. What am I doing? All right, I'm not gonna put you guys through this. We've made it across the water, thank God. Yeah, that took way too long. Oh my God. I mean, it's dark outside. You can obviously see that, and it's a little dangerous for us. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of feeling a little uncomfortable here. But we can get right over there and go to bed, and then we can set up a pen for these guys. I've already had like 3 creepers blow up in my face. And I got another one right here that's probably going to do that because I don't want to be too close to these guys when he blows up. Yep, there you go. That's fine. Take a little damage on me. That's okay. That's okay. You guys stay up on there. Thank you very much. I hate doing this across long distances, but I mean, it could have been... What is that? Is there a fire over there? Oh, there must be lava over there. That's good to know. Hello? Yeah, it could have been easier to find them over here, but that's if they were, like, right there anyway. It's annoying to get them through the water, but the distance wasn't too far. Come on, guys. This is a little ridiculous. Can we just, like, be smoother about this? All I gotta do is make it to my bed, which is somewhere around here. I'm not too familiar with the land yet. I think it's, like, right over here. Yeah. I see the sugarcane. And I could set these guys up, like, right here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Or that's a good place for my house. Maybe put them to the side. I don't know. We'll see. In the morning. Hello? Can you not kill my cows? That would be, like, really nice. Nope. Why are you... Oh, my God. I took you all this way, and you're gonna get lost that quickly? I am so mad about that. What? Wow. That is crazy. They were here. I got them home. Wow, I am so upset about that. That's crazy. How do I have still no boots? Okay, let me fix the boot problem. With iron boots, I guess. We have plenty to spare. And make a chest since we know we're going to set up here. Okay. Might as well make a chest. We know we're going to be like right here. And we're about to build, so we're going to end up getting a bunch of random stuff. All right. That is just insanely levels of disappointed right there. I cannot believe that creeper snuck up on me and killed both of the cows. Not one, both of them. That is insane. All right, so let's go ahead and I guess we could empty out some of this stuff, right? Don't need all this. I got in here. Cook up some of that. Got 1 cobble. All right. Yeah. And we're going to use wood. I need to get some cobble because I'm probably going to use some cobble as well. What am I doing here? Yeah, I always have trouble keeping these things organized. But, you know, whatever. All right, and that'll be good. That'll be good for me. I'm going to leave this boat in the water. There's no need to have it there. Okie doke. Cook this. Hello. Oh, did you get hurt? Yeah, let me just give you some of this. There you go. I don't mean to make you fall in love with me in that way, but, you know, whatever. Okay, let's grab some stone. And I can go ahead and replace this real quick. Since we have the copper, we might as well. Or not replace it, but be prepared to replace it. I need some stone. I'm not going to use too much cobble. Just use a little bit probably. So I might as well just go ahead and grab it. And then we're going to use a bunch of wood of different various types here and see what we're going to come up with for a nice little house. But I got to grab some of this. So do like this. I'm trying to think of what I want. I think like, I'm not trying to go after like a super theme here, but I don't know. I feel like we could have like an extensive base area. So maybe a starter home isn't necessarily what we need to do. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Like I want to do something different, but maybe we need to have like a standard house first. I don't freaking know. Sometimes I have to think way too hard about what I'm building and how I'm doing it. And my dog is freaking out right now. What's going on, buddy? Why are you howling like this? Gotta relax. I haven't done like a cave house in a while. Like a proper good cave house. Maybe we shouldn't set up here. Is there like some weird caving terrain? I mean, I don't want to set up like in a cave. That's not what I'm saying. But maybe we could have like some kind of cool freaking thing, like overhang type thing. I've done stuff like that in the past. No, that is definitely not what I'm talking about. Let me explore here a little bit. See if we can come across some interesting stuff. I mean, this is cool on its own if we walled off different sections. But I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, we got creepers blowing up everything. I'm just feeling like I want to do something different. You know, everybody makes like a nice starter hut, and that's cool and that's fine, and I still may do it, but I feel like I want to do something just a little out of the ordinary for even me. Not that it's going to look super fancy or anything, but something different. Let's look around. I mean, there's the typical cave base, obviously. That's always cool. But I don't really want to dig out like a cave or anything. I kind of just want to like, I'm going to do that. It needs to be a natural cave. And I want it to be kind of cool. The caves now are so big that you can't really do that kind of base anymore. Where's the lava up here? Oh, there we go. Look, it kind of cleared some land if we want to do like a forest house here. So we got some lava there. That's good to know. What is this? Nah. See, none of this is like, it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful, but this is like some starter home type of terrain. Nothing fancy, which that's okay. It's not too bad. Like I said, I'm very happy with what this is, you know, what this seed is. And we're gonna be able to do some really cool and aesthetically pleasing builds. Just trying to think of maybe something I want to do that might be a little bit different. We could just make a weird structure. That's always an option. Hmm. Like a tower? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. All right, I did some digging for some inspiration. I think I have something that I'm pretty fond of. I got to take a look at this mountain peak over here. But as far as going with something different that I don't normally do, I think this is a pretty good idea. I always like I don't like mountain bases like inside of a mountain or like a cave base that you like dig into mainly because it's not like I don't know, it just doesn't belong. But when you make an outside that looks like you did I don't know what that was. When you make like an outside that looks like it belongs, then that kind of changes it. So I think up here, yeah, that's plenty big enough over there. So let me grab to my stuff here, and we're gonna head up there. Um, do I need all of this stuff? Let me just take some important things. I know that stuff's not important. Like we don't need spruce. I don't really need heart of sea or any of these potions. We'll leave them here so that we know they're here and we can come back to them. But I don't really need them. I want to have room for stuff that I do need for building, because I do like a lot some of the things I saw as far as like inspiring me. I don't blatantly copy anything, so that's not what we're going to be doing. But I do look at things that like, they give some inspiration. They give you like an idea. Can't really come up with everything by yourself. So we're going to kind of go off of something that I saw, like a cave, or not really a cave, like, kind of like mountainside, um, it's I don't know. I don't really know the best way to describe it. Kind of look like a mountain. Like we're gonna do like a cave side base, but it's all internally. It's just that the outside shows. We're gonna have different entrances on the outside, or at least different ways to get to different rooms from the outside. So that way, it looks like there's actually something in the world. And clearly, this is not the only thing we're gonna do in this world. It's just for a starter base. I think that's freaking brilliant, and it's expandable. So if we go up to, let's say, right there, do one. Then we can add one over here, or down there, or over here, and make little tiny stair bridge things to each one, which is really, really cool. And I'm really liking that idea. I'm trying to think of whether I want to use dark or light blocks. I think we'll try, I don't know. I feel like dark isn't going to stand out that much, so maybe we'll do a mixture. I'm going to try birch. I feel like it's going to stand out a little bit more. And maybe even throw some of the regular birch logs in there. I don't know. We're gonna experiment a little bit here. Texture it up real nice, and we'll see what we come up with. I've never been too great at adding like little supports, but I don't think we're gonna extend it outside of the wall too much. But you'll see what I'm talking about in just a moment. So where do I want to set this? I think a good spot's like right there. So let's climb up there. Don't want to disturb it too much. It's going to be that little ledge right there on the corner. Dang it. I'm going to go around because I don't want to mess it up too much. Now, the best way of getting in here is something we're going to have to figure out. I think I might have like a staircase going from the bottom just to get up there. We'll figure that out. Oh my goodness, I freaking suck. What am I doing? Good thing we got plenty of food going. We did not set ourselves up for failure on that. All right, we got some more coal here, which I'm in need of. But I will wait because we have plenty of torches. And like I said, I don't want to mess this up too much, but I guess we can do it a little bit. Okie doke, where is this corner? Got a black sheep up here. Right there, yep. Okie doke. Okie doke. Okie doke. All right, so I'm going to cut back a little bit. Like I said, I don't want to disturb it too much. This is where our free cam would come in handy, but we're not using any of that stuff. So I'm going to get rid of this. And this is a little tough. Let's do like this. And we're going to go, we might as well go in because we're going to need to go in here anyway. So we'll set up a little place to like put our stuff down and get set up on the inside, throw our bed down so we can sleep. And then we can like focus on the outside, which is the main thing that I want to do. I'm going to decorate the inside. Obviously we can put in different like stilts or like support beams and stuff like that. But I'm not going to focus on that too highly right now. I want to get the outside nice and beautiful for us before we come into here. So that way it looks like we're actually living in here. Okay. And a bed. This is not where things are going to stay, but we need to sleep anyway. Not even close. All right. So... okay, so I need to have... might as well. Like I said, spruce is really nice. So we're going to use this for like an accent stuff. So let's throw that there. Strip this. And then I'm going to do a mixture. The planks and some stripped. I think that's always a good, not too bad of a play. And then we're going to go over to like right there. Why not? Do mostly planks. Oh, dude, what'd you do? But we're going to sprinkle this stuff in. And it's just going to be a big square at first, but it's not going to stay that way. We'll add some things. All right. Oops. And I can't go too high up. And we might end up going out a little bit. Maybe let's see what this looks like. No, we need to go up one more. If I need to extend the top a little bit, I can do that as well. I suppose it's not too bad of an option. And yeah, we'll might as well do that. And there. Okay. Should I come out one more? What's this looking like? Maybe. Where is the door going to be? Let's put it like right there. Trying to think of how exactly I want to do this. Maybe we should come out one more. So that we can get rid of... Let's try it. We'll try it. Why not? What's the worst that's going to happen? We're going to say it doesn't look good. It's not a big deal. struggle with that enough as it is. So yeah, we'll do this. Get the stripped logs back out. I won't show every detail I'm doing of this, but this is kind of a me trying to figure it out thing, so I figured why not include it? Some people struggle with things, and oops, I didn't want to necessarily put that there, but that's okay. And you know what? I'm struggling too. That's definitely, I am not that good of a builder. And I'm going a little outside of my comfort zone here. So yeah, it's not quite that easy. I need to make this decently sporadic. Okay, there we go. And did I leave the front? I bet I didn't. Hold on. Didn't leave the door. I did not. Okay. And it's, wait a minute. Wait. Oh no, we went to, that's fine. That's fine. All right, that's fine. We can always adjust this. This does not matter. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back. And what we're gonna do is let ourselves in here. I'm gonna use some spruce stuff to make like probably slabs and trapdoors. I think is the best option to make some kind of a staircase or like a little. Let me see here. Wait, why can't I not do that? Oh, wrong side. That's why. I'll waste that one. Ah, dang it. Okay. Can I do underside here? I thought you could put these together. Oh, they have to go right there. All right, so maybe we start up here. God, I'm wasting these. Oh, they're so expensive. Oh my God. Do that. Um. hmm. Like I said, I struggle a little bit here, so wait, why is that not? Oh, we have to go down a couple maybe? There we go, wasting it. Ah, God, oh my God, it's so expensive. All right, and then we need to get the underside of that. And I feel like this might not even necessarily look right, but you know what? That's okay. Does not need to be perfect. See if we can go on the underside of this. We may not be able to. Oh, we can. Okay. Perfect. Let's do that for right now, and then we'll be able to go off in different other things. So how is this looking? Not too shabby. All right. How do I want to do this? I feel like we can line the. Let me get the supports finished because they're definitely not set up yet on this side, and I put them one block too close over here. How I'm supposed to do this is a completely different question. Well, actually, we got perfect right there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do like so. Same thing we were doing, except we need to go down. Dang it, we need some temp blocks. Let's do. Oh no, go down like this. All right, and then we'll do the same thing here. Is that good? That's good, right? Yeah, that looks pretty good. That goes down. Might as well do that. Bam. Oh. Dirt is cheap. Kind of liking the copper. I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm coming around to it. All right, and we get rid of this. We're gonna lose a little bit of this, but that's okay. The other stuff was more expensive anyway. All right, and then we get rid of that. I should take a look what that looks like, but oh well. Bam. And we should just actually make this stairs. Hold on. Make these stairs real quick. Because you can't tell the difference from the outside, and it's just going to make our lives a lot nicer on in here. So, doop, doop, and doop. Okay. What do we got going on here? That's looking pretty good. I forgot. Oh, I forgot to strip these. Bam, bam. There we go. That's a little bit better. Get rid of that again. And there we go. Okay. Now, it's looking a little lame. And I know that. It just looks like a little birch thing here. But we're not done yet. So, what are we going to do? Let's try some fencing. Fencing is always nice. Fencing um and fence gates. You can never go wrong with those things. All right, so let's do fence gates. Two of these. I don't know how many we need. Let's just get 6, I guess. And we'll do a few more fences because we're probably going to use a decent chunk of these. All right, there we go. Okie doke. So, I probably should get some trapdoors as well. And we're going to waste some because we don't know what we're doing right now. And that's okay. These dirt blocks, I probably need some more dirt, but I don't want to mess up this landscape too much. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Um, hmm. Maybe we actually give ourselves a little like front porch here. Might be kind of cool. Well, actually, no, this isn't. It's only going to work like this. Can I just do that? Yeah, I might have to. How do I want to do this? I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. So maybe just like this. And it doesn't work to do it here, but I guess we can do that. And that's not going to really get in our way. So that's okay. Let me see what a stair looks like here. I had one. I want to use all those, but I don't know if I'm going to need them. All right. Bam. How's that? It looks a little off, which I figured it would. Oh my goodness. What if I just did that? Okay. And for the fence gates, we can do this. And that looks pretty good. Not hating on that at all. Should we just do a door in the middle? That might be a better option. Oh, that's the song right there. I am enjoying that. Okay. And I'll do this as well. Got a lot of these logs here on the front, so we can break that up a little bit. Okay. Now for the top of the roof, I had a little bit of an idea. Kind of what I may want to do with it. It's gonna be like a slant. We'll try that. All right, so this will be the final block. I'll just have this go across. Nope. We need to do that. Maybe we'll just try the old slant like this, see what that looks like before we bother going too crazy with it. Is that looking fine? That looks pretty good. That's exactly what I'm going for. I mean, that's bothering me, but I guess we could extend it a little bit more or have like a side exit right there to go to that little bridgeway. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that one out. Make one more set of slabs like that. And I guess I'll just go ahead, since this is basically what I'm missing, I'll just fill that in. We'll have to figure that out at another point. But we can do this. This is fine. Have a little side door. Not the end of the world. We did have an extra stair. Actually, we used it. Okay, well. All right, we're going to have an extra stair. We're going to have an extra few stairs then. Like this. In the corner. And I guess we can go with the spruce thing, right? Maybe we should have a spruce door. I don't know if this is necessarily the best thing, but you know what? We're already using a bunch of these. So bam. And bam. Oh, that actually doesn't work. It's got to be like directly off. I'm not a big fan of that, but that's okay. Let's do this. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't like that. Wait a minute. Can I do it on this side of the block? Oh, you can't put it on those. Oh, no. Hmm. Okay, maybe we can like make this work. Let's do something like this. Not too shabby. It's not too bad. That's looking a little out of place. Hmm. Let me take a look from the front, see what everything looking like. I need some lanterns, actually. That would be really nice to put out here, maybe just on the front step. So we can sacrifice some. We actually do have some of these in here, so let's do that. If I had a freaking torch in my hand, there we go. I wish you could access your offhand. That would be really nice, like from the crafting. And I wish you could also put things right on the thing. That's so annoying. Let's just put it there for now. Oh, and let's see what this looks like. That is quite nice. So I think maybe I'll extend these. Let me extend the birch one more block over. Gotta break up some of this first. And then we can put like a window there. I think that'll be enough for a window. Where does this go? Is this right against this? Will that be enough for a window? Yeah, we could put a window right in the middle. I mean, it's not like the perfect spot for the internals that I like, but it works for what it needs to. And I'll need to change the roof blocks as well. But we'll do that up top. So let's just put what we can here now. Dang, I should have put one up there. That's fine. You know what? Whatever. Or, well, this one's going to be taken, so we'll put this here. Where's the best spot for this? Let me see. Gotta disconnect. There we go. So one block up, actually. Yeah. So we'll do it. Is that good? Or does it need to be... Yeah, we'll do one block. Bam. And... Bam. Is that good? That's 2 blocks. 2 blocks. Should we do the stairs on the outside, actually? Might be better. Yeah, looks better. All right, and we don't have any glass, so we'll have to get that. And we'll take a look when we're down there getting some sand on how this all looks. But I think it looks really nice. Let me go up top and extend the roof out because that doesn't really work with this like this. Yeah. I'll just do... is this coming up one? Yeah, let me just put dirt here. Yeah. Does that work? Yeah, that works. It's like kind of covered. Not too bad. I feel like I'm missing some things on the sides, though. What could I do to this side? My dog is stuck there on that block. Is that what you're barking at me? Well, we're going to go down in a minute. Hmm. What could I do on this side? Should I do like a... just to give it a different color? Maybe just do... instead of glass, I do like this. We're going to try that. Let me go down and just get some sand. Just be prepared for that. The fact that I might need it. And I guess I could go ahead and like set up somewhat of a staircase here. Since we already have that kind of going. Oh, that doesn't... keep forgetting. Okay. I don't actually have the equipment for this. Oh my goodness. I do not have enough stuff. Oh, I didn't need to waste that. Whatever. Okay. So let's go down and then I guess get rid of that. Bam. this is a nightmare. All right. Okie doke. There we go. That's working out. All right, we're off a few, but that's okay. Yeah, and then we can come up right to there. So the stairs make sense because it kind of goes, so this doesn't. We'll have to fix that. Let me just leave it for now so I can get a better idea of what it looks like. Weather is really loud, isn't it? I hope that hasn't been crazy for everybody. There we go. Oh, we got some iron. Let's grab this before we take a look. I'm liking this. And it's very expandable. We can cover this entire mountain with things like that. And on the inside of the mountain, it'd be a huge base with all different kinds of rooms. But I want each room to have its own entrance from inside and outside. So that way it keeps us from just like making this super expandable thing without actually having any representation of what it's going to look like from the outside. Okay, that looks very extremely crazy, insane plain. Oh my god, that looks horrible. Wow. That looks god awful, actually. That looks gross. What did I think this was going to look like? I did say I was outside my comfort zone. So maybe we need to trim it up a little bit better with some other blocks on the bottom. Let me try some oak logs on the bottom and see what that looks like. Hold on. All right, that looks a little bit better. We had to trim on the bottom, a couple different, or a little bit of trapdoorage on the side. That's not too bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. So when I go in the future doing things like I was talking about, and if I'm not mistaken, yeah, there's like a good spot to do it down here as well. Good spot right there. A few different locations there, maybe even something down here. So like we travel inside down and have like a little like dock one right here. Man, this could be really, really cool. This entire inside of this mountain here. Oh, we got a cow right here. Oh, this is the one I left by the water. Dang it, we should have left those cows alone. They would have been right here. Crap. Yeah, like the inside of this entire mountain could be like hollow and we could have all these different entry points. Maybe have a boat be able to go inside of the one down here and have like a little dock off the side so we could fish. Man, I'm actually really excited to have like this thing kind of hollowed out. And I'm thinking of using like potentially different wood type colors, um, in here, like maybe a different color there, a different one there. We'll see. I'm not sure, but I might do that. Have like a couple different shades of the different kinds of wood for the, but have like the same exact build. They all look pretty much like this, but they might be little different colors. One down here, one over here, one over there, maybe. I mean, depends on how much, but for now, maybe I'll stick with some here, 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 and here. That'll be really cool. So I'm really fond of this idea, actually. I'm kind of happy that we came up with this. So I'm pretty much going to leave it here. I appreciate everybody stopping by. If you watch this entire video, you're a freaking G. It's been an hour and 13 minutes because I'm not editing this. I just paused it a couple of times so I know what time it is. Thank you guys so much. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. If you want to name the dog, let me know. If you have any thoughts on the background music, since I'm mostly on editing these, I can turn this to be more frequent or constant. Wait, no. Oh, so there's constant, frequent, and default. I think it was on constant. No, it was on frequent. So yeah, let me know. Show music toast. If you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, I would appreciate the feedback. And thanks everybody for stopping by. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Appreciate you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hello, son. Normally we do this at night.